Welcome to the Staff Roster Builder tutorial. This powerful scheduling tool helps you manage staff rosters with ease. Whether you're creating draft schedules, managing live rosters, or ensuring compliance with work rules, this application has everything you need. Let's explore all the features step by step. When you first open the application, you'll see a clean, organized interface. At the top, you'll find the main header with the title Staff Roster and a status indicator showing whether you're viewing a live roster or a draft.
The center of the screen displays the roster grid, a calendar-style table showing all staff members organized by groups, with dates across the top. Next to the main grid, you'll see the shift palette, which contains all available shift types organized into categories.
In the header, you'll notice the violations toggle switch. This enables real-time compliance checking against your organization's work rules. When enabled, you'll see a compliance status indicator showing whether the current roster has any rule violations. The month navigator in the center of the header lets you move through time. Use the left and right arrow buttons to jump to the previous or next full month. The double arrow buttons move you forward or backward by 2 weeks, entering what we call half-step mode, a special view that shows 28 days spanning 2 months. Click This Month to instantly return to the current month. The current day is always highlighted in the grid, making it easy to see where you are in the schedule.
The application uses 2 types of rosters, live and draft. The live roster is what everyone sees. It's the published, official schedule. Draft rosters are working copies, where you can experiment and plan without affecting the live schedule. Use the drop-down selector in the top right to switch between the live roster and any draft rosters you've created. When viewing the live roster, it's read-only by default to prevent accidental changes. You'll see the Enable Live Edit button when viewing the live roster. Clicking this activates a 20-minute editing window where you can make urgent changes directly to the published schedule. The 20-minute timer is reset every time a change is made.
When you switch to a draft roster, you'll immediately enter edit mode, indicated by an orange banner at the top. This banner reminds you that you're working in a draft and changes won't affect the live roster until you publish.
Adding shifts is simple with drag and drop. In the shift palette, you'll see all available shift types, things like day shifts, night shifts, off days, and more. Each shift type has a distinct color for easy identification. Shift types can be modified in the DataHangar configuration section.
To assign a shift, simply drag it from the palette and drop it onto any cell in the roster grid. You can assign multiple shifts to the same day for a single employee. They'll stack vertically in the cell.
To move a shift, drag it from one cell to another. To delete a shift, drag it to the delete zone, the trash icon in the top right corner. You can also drag shifts off the grid entirely to delete them.
Each cell can have a note attached. Click the Note button that appears in any cell to add or view notes. If a cell has a note, the button will be highlighted. This is perfect for adding context like requested time off or training scheduled. For efficient roster building, the application includes powerful copy and paste functionality. Note that this feature is only available when violations checking is disabled. To select cells, simply click on them. Hold Shift and click to select a range. You can select multiple non-contiguous cells by clicking additional cells. Once you've selected cells, press Ctrl+C or Command+C on Mac to copy the shifts. Selected cells will show a blue border. Press Ctrl+X to cut instead. This shows a red border and will remove the shifts when you paste. Click on any target cell to see a preview of where your shifts will be pasted, then press Ctrl+V to complete the paste operation. The target cell receives the earliest shift from your selection, with all other shifts positioned relative to it. Press Escape to cancel any selection or operation. Click the Copy/Paste Help icon in the header anytime to review these keyboard shortcuts. The search box at the top of the roster grid lets you quickly find specific staff members. Start typing a name, and the roster will highlight matching employees, making it easy to locate someone in a large team. Click the X button to clear your search and return to the full view. Below the date headers, you'll see the Totals section. This collapsible area shows how many people are assigned to each shift type for every day of the month. This is invaluable for ensuring adequate coverage. You can quickly see if you're understaffed on any particular day or shift type. Click the totals header to expand or collapse this section.
For employees with repeating schedules, the shift pattern tool is a huge time saver. Click the arrow button next to any staff member's name and click Apply Shift Pattern to open the pattern builder.
Here you can define a repeating pattern by dragging shift types into the sequence area. Set a start date and specify how many days off between pattern repetitions. For example, you might create a pattern of 4-day shifts followed by 4 days off, then repeat. Click Apply Pattern, and the application will automatically fill in the entire month based on your pattern. This is perfect for rotating shift workers. Toggle on violations checking using the switch in the header to enable real-time compliance monitoring. The system will check all shifts against your organization's work rules. Things like maximum consecutive days worked, flight time limits, duty time restrictions, and rest requirements. When violations are detected, affected cells will be highlighted in red with a warning icon. Click the warning icon to see detailed information about which rules are being violated and why. The compliance status indicator in the header shows the total number of violations across the entire roster. This feature helps you catch scheduling conflicts before they become problems, ensuring your rosters comply with regulatory requirements and company policies. Click the three-dot menu icon in the top right to access bulk actions. This menu provides several powerful operations. New Draft creates a brand new empty draft roster. You'll be prompted to name it. Rename Draft, change the name of the current draft roster. Copy Live to Draft copies the live roster into your current draft. You can choose to merge it with existing shifts or clear the draft first and then copy. This is useful when you want to make modifications to the current live schedule. Delete/clear roster. This option varies based on what you're viewing. For drafts, you can delete the entire draft or clear just the current month. For live rosters in edit mode, you can clear the entire month. The system will show you appropriate options based on your context. Export to PDF generates a professional PDF document of the current roster view, perfect for printing or sharing with staff. Once you've perfected a draft roster, it's time to publish it to make it live. Click the Publish Month button when viewing a draft. You'll see two publishing options, Clear then Publish, Recommended. This replaces the entire live roster for the month with your draft. It ensures a clean, consistent schedule. Publish Only, Merge. This adds or overwrites shifts from your draft without clearing existing live shifts first. Use this when you only want to update specific assignments. After publishing, the draft remains intact so you can continue working on future months or make additional changes. When you use the double arrow navigation buttons, you enter half-step mode, which displays 28 days centered around the first of the month. This view spans 2 months, showing you 14 days from each. In half-step mode, you can still add, edit, and move shifts normally, but certain bulk operations like publishing, exporting, and deleting entire rosters are disabled. A banner at the top reminds you of these limitations. Navigate back to a full month view using the single arrow buttons to access all features.
Click on any staff member's name in the roster grid to see their shift summary. This modal shows a breakdown of all their shifts for the month, including totals for each shift type. It's a quick way to review an individual schedule and ensure balanced workload distribution. Each staff group supports custom member ordering, allowing you to arrange people in a sequence that makes sense for your organization, rather than the default alphabetical order. To reorder a group, click the Reorder button that appears next to the group name in the roster header. This enters reorder mode, which highlights the group with a banner at the top of the screen. In this mode, each staff member's row displays a drag handle on the left side. Click and hold the handle, then drag the row up or down to the desired position. When you're happy with the new arrangement, click Save Order to persist it to the database. The order will be preserved every time the roster is loaded. If you want to discard your changes, click Cancel instead. Once a group has a custom order saved, a Reset Order button will also appear next to the Reorder button. Clicking it and confirming the prompt will remove all custom ordering data for that group, reverting members back to alphabetical order.
The Staff Roster Builder combines powerful scheduling tools with an intuitive interface. From simple drag and drop shift assignment to advanced pattern filling and compliance checking, you have everything you need to create efficient, compliant rosters. Remember, use drafts to experiment safely, enable violations checking to ensure compliance, and leverage copy-paste and pattern tools to work efficiently. Happy scheduling.